Hey guys, it's April with Crafting with April, and I have been brainstorming to come up with an ornament today, and I came up with a set of 3. I have to fix the hanger on this because I didn't put it in the way that it would stay, but as you can see, they're really pretty, and they have a cutout in the center, and I am going to fix my hanger on that green one. And you can do this using the glitter cardstock like I did, or you can use old Christmas cards, scrapbook paper, and then I used the centers and made another ornament so that I didn't waste that, or you could even make tags out of those. So that works out pretty good. You're going to need a couple of lengths of ribbon. Do not do like I did. I did put this through my Xyron thinking that it would be easier. It is not. Make sure you glue. So I am going to, because I'm struggling with this, to do it this way. If you've made this mistake, you're just going to have to make sure you line it up before it touches and stick them together. Only sticking one side at a time. That's why I'm leaving this on the paper. I lost 2 pieces. But you're just basically going to glue all of these together. In the file, you'll have all 3 shapes: the star, the Christmas tree, and the heart. You can also do a bell. It's just a cutout. I cut out of the center of a circle. Just make sure your circle is the same. You can do all sorts of shapes with this. You need 12 pieces of each one. I ran these through my Creative Station and it's a struggle. If you're using glitter cardstock like I am, you're going to have to just fold these in yourself because, as you know, the glitter cardstock will not score well. Make sure we got these going in the same direction. But you can just use the file, and when you hit Make It, on that next screen at the top, change your quantity to 12 and let it cut. If you want to do just one ornament at a time, just hide the others that are in the file. And this is going pretty good now that I did it this way. The first 2 I peeled completely off of the paper instead of, if you just fold half of it up to start, it's not so bad. So this is actually working out pretty good. And I'm liking it better than the glue as I go further down so far. And I'm going to stop right about there. And I am going to tie my ribbon. I want a knot for the hanger. No, that's what I did on the... Where is my green one? It fell. That's what I did on this one, and it came out. It didn't work well. This one I did a little bit different, and it's holding okay, but I glued the tails down on different sections. With these small ones here, I am going to do what I did here, but this one seemed to work pretty good, gluing in different sections. These I just tried to do a knot at the bottom to keep it from pulling through because this cardstock's thick. You've got a hole there, and the knot's not big enough. I mean, I can still fix that one. I'm going to put a bell on the end of the cord. I'm going to pull it down far enough and put a bell, and then I'm going to put a bead at the top and hot glue it. So it'll still work. There's several ways you can do this to get your cord in there. This is the top, and all I'm doing here is placing that ribbon on top of that sticky, because these are not heavy. You don't need a lot of oomph to hold it. That's what I want to say. You just want it to be stuck down well. Now that I have that one stuck, then I'm coming to a different section, And you can tie a knot. Like I said, you can put a bead at the top of this, anything you want. And I'm going to figure out how long I want that hanger. That looks good. And then I'm going to cut my ribbon. And I just have a couple pieces of scraps here, so that's what I'm going with. And then give it a good inch in there so it doesn't pull out. And I'm short a couple of sections on this, but you're supposed to have 12 sections put together. And then once they're together, this one can be tricky because it forms that circle. Just line it up best you can and stick it. And then you may have to separate a couple of these. If you've used the Xyron, you might have some sticky edges, but you can just take your eraser, your Xyron eraser. But that is a very quick and easy ornament. Then, same thing on this one. And you can make tags out of these. You can put them together in many different ways. I'm just going to peel up, make sure we have them together the right way, and stick. And I'm going to go to the next one. Same thing, same process. This is a very simple, easy ornament. You can do it with your kids. I'm going to place a little piece of ribbon in there. I want it to come up center though, so I'm going to angle it with my star. And I'm going to put my next one on. Very super easy, super quick ornament. Just get them lined up best you can. For time purposes, in the real world, I would be lining this up exact and taking a lot more time. And you can even use just a few of these and make 2 ornaments out of it if you desired. Or, like I said, make half of them tags and half of them ornament. Because you really, on this one, you don't need all 12 pieces on these small ones. I only did, I think, 7 on this one, and it turned out just fine. It does look fuller if you use them all. So, just depending on the look that you want, what projects you have going on, you may want some stars to embellish a package or a card or a heart or anything. And if you didn't make the one with the hearts, you could save those hearts for upcoming Valentine's Day. Use those on cards. How full? I'm going to keep going on this one. Simply because I don't want to have to keep up with my stars later down the line. And I hate to waste and throw away materials. And I would be looking for them. If I saved them, I'd be like, I know I had those. And like I said, I don't have these perfectly lined up. And if kids are doing them, you know what? They're not going to either. But it's a great craft that includes them at Christmas time. And it's not messy, especially if you're using it like this with the Xyron. Oops. And if you get way off like that, you're going to have to peel it. You might get lucky and get it off there, and you may have to trash it. That one was really, really, really off. And then again, you're just going to get it as close as you can to close it up. And this is by no means perfect. Like I said, glue is going to be more accurate than using your Xyron. But now you have a little star for the tree. And how cute is that? But that's all there is to this tutorial. Just cut them and glue each side together, working one side of each piece at a time. You don't want to put glue on both sides at the same time. And if you're using the Xyron, you want to be extremely careful sticking them together. The big pieces are easy. And if you take your time, even with the little pieces, you can get them lined up to where they are looking great. Again, I am going to have to fix this one. I think I can get my pokey tool here, and if that happens to you, you can get it down in there still. And I'm gonna, there we go. And now I'm just going to tie a bell or something on the bottom of that, or hot glue it so that it doesn't pull out. Put a bead on the top of each one of these. How pretty is that going to be? Very super easy project. Have fun with your kids making these for the holiday season. You guys give me a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Come over to the group Crafting with, Cricut Crafting and Cricut Maker Projects. We're doing something all the time over there. Last night brainstorming. This is a very popular box. I decided to do a box. There was a video on that last night. So there are tons of things that we're doing, and there's going to be a ton of holiday ornaments and gifts. This is number 5 in the 12 ornament series. So tune back in and get the rest of those videos. Go ahead and make your projects with your kids, and please post them in the Facebook group. Let us see what you came up with and what you did. We want to share, and we want you to share with us. You have a wonderful day and make something beautiful.